Black Panther and the Illuminati previews coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flick is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicks Flicks is also brought to you by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Use the promo code Mr. Clicks Flicks for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright guys, so today we have a batch of 4 Black Panther and the Illuminati previews coming for you. These ones I'm pretty excited for. I like all of them. I think they're really cool. A new, not necessarily a new, but a very cool keyword seems like it's going to be making its way back into the fray. So let's go ahead and just get into this. Up first, we have the Cosmic Cube, number S007, and this one is different from the other Cosmic Cube. This one seems like it's orange, the other one was blue. If you want to see what that one did, make sure to check out the YouTube card now to check out that preview and see what that one did. But this one is a light object, it is indestructible, and its effect is free. An opponent chooses speed, attack, defense, or damage, and you choose a standard power that isn't of the chosen type. Until your next turn, as long as the Cosmic Cube is equipped, modify the combat value of the type chosen by your opponent +1, and this character can use the power you chose. At the end of your turn, roll a d6. If this character doesn't have the Cosmic keyword, 1 or 2 unequip the Cosmic Cube, 30 points. So that's really cool there. So basically what it means is you let your opponent choose something. Let's say they choose speed. You would get +1 speed, and then you would be able to choose a non-speed power. Let's just say Pulse Wave, and then you'd get that power. So overall really cool. Interested to see who this comes with, or if these come with particular characters at all. Maybe they just come in a pack, but I'm hoping that they're at least paired with characters. So really cool there. 30 points seems pretty decent for this ability. Next up, we have Red Skull, number 068 in the set. He has the Aim, Hydra, Skeleton Crew, and Soldier keywords. He has 2 traits, special on his attack and a special on his damage. His first trait is +15 points. The power of the Cosmic Cube is mine. Red Skull starts the game with any one Black Panther and the Illuminati Cosmic Cube equipped. So as we've seen before in previous previews, these plus things seem to cut the cost of the items in half, and then you get them. So pretty cool there. I haven't seen a time yet where they weren't worth the points, so pretty cool there. Then his other trait is called This Man Thing Shall Humble You. Free. Generate an artificial being, bystander, -1, in a square adjacent to an opposing character that attacked Red Skull since your last turn. So what are the artificial beings? They are 7 movement, 11 attack, 17 defense with combat reflexes, 3 damage, and they have charge and super strength. I'd call that pretty capable, especially for a free. So they have the potential to hit for 5. I like it. Definitely cool. And then they have a special on his attack called Heat of Hades. Poison, but instead of damage dealt to each opposing character is equal to the number of their action tokens +1. So you have the potential to deal, if they're double token, 3 poison clicks. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then special on his damage is called the Red Skull is the malicious master of mankind. Leadership, perplex. When Red Skull uses leadership and succeeds, he may also remove an action token from an opposing character anywhere on the map. If he does, this turn Red Skull has mind control as free, but may target only to target that opposing character regardless of range or line of fire. So basically unlimited range mind control is pretty cool. He's 185 points, has the Power Cosmic and Hydro team abilities. Starts off with an 8 range single target, 9 movement with running shot, 12 attack pulse wave, 19 defense with invincible, and 4 damage with that special. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. Definitely a one-man army type thing, tentpole style figure. I think that artificial being brings something neat to the fold. I think he's cool. And I'm digging the sculpt on this one. Somebody did a meme of him with the Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe movie, and it was a little bit too spot on. I laughed at it probably more than I should have, but definitely a cool sculpt. I'll be looking forward to trying to get one of these. Next up, we have Corvus Glaive, number 51 in the set, and he is only a rare, so this is a very large Heroclix set. He has the Black Order, Cabal, Minions of Thanos, Assassin, and Cosmic keywords. He has a trait special on his attack and defense. His trait is called Call Obsidian. When Corvus Glaive is KO'd by an opposing character's attack, after resolutions, deal damage to that character equal to the last amount of damage dealt to Corvus Glaive. This damage can't be reduced below 0. That's just a neat ability. Kind of reminds me of the X-Men Apocalypse figures, and I think they had this trait on the old ones too, so that's just cool to see that make a comeback. And I think this sculpt is just sick. I think this is a really cool sculpt. So the special on his attack is called Come to Me, My New Glaive. Super strength, free, destroy a piece of blocking terrain within 3 squares and roll a d6. 1 through 4 generate a light object. 5 or 6 generate a heavy object. When Corvus Glaive makes a close attack, instead of normal damage, you may roll a d6 and deal damage equal to the result plus 1 if using a light object, and or the result plus 2 if using a heavy object. So you get to attack with, we'll just say that you have the heavy object. You got lucky with your roll. You attack with it. You make your close attack. Instead of normal damage, you roll a d6, and the damage dealt is equal to the result plus 1 if it's light and plus 2 if it's heavy. So let's say you roll a 6, plus 2 with the heavy is 8 damage. For a under half your points figure is obscene. I think that's just a sick ability. So then the special on his defense is called From My Weapon, Immortality Flows. Combat reflexes, regeneration, as free, but only if holding an object. When Corvus Glaive uses regeneration, after resolutions, KO the held object. So free regen is just cool. Combat reflexes is pretty helpful. So I like that overall. He's 90 points, which is really good. I like him. And then if you use the WizKids Open prize with him, that rounds about to an even 100, which is just kind of neat. Hopefully they did that on purpose. If not, it's just a happy accident. And at 90 points, it gets you an 11 movement with charge, 11 attack, Blaze Claw's Fangs, 18 defense with invulnerability and indomitability, and 4 damage with leadership. I like this guy a lot. He's a lot of win. I like the Black Order. That's a cool keyword. Cosmic's a really good keyword. I like this guy a lot. The ability to deal 8 damage, even if it is late in your dial, is just really cool. And then he's also got exploit weakness, just to help you get through some reducers if you really need to do that. 4 damage is solid as anything I've ever seen up front. Definitely going to hunt one of these down for myself. And next up, we have Runner, number 66 in the set. He has the Elders of the Universe, Cosmic, and Speedster keywords. He has 2 traits and a special on his movement. His first trait is called Bearer of the Space Gem, and it is plus 5 points, so you got to pay an extra 5 points for it. And it is Runner starts the game with the Space Gem equipped. So pretty cool there. Space Gem probably helps out with speed or something like that. Definitely cool. And then his other trait is called I Sense a Greater Challenge. At the beginning of the game, if an opponent's force includes an additional game element, heal Runner 1 click past his starting line to click number 0. Current additional game elements are ID cards, equipment, special terrain, and locations. So it seems like all the Elders of the Universe that we've seen so far have this collector, then whatever the fight champion have that. So that's hopefully something that we see. I think that's pretty a cool little thing to help him out, make him more worth the points. And then the special on this movement is called Galactic Marathon Winner. Hypersonic speed, free. If Runner's printed speed value is the highest on the map, modify his attack or damage +1 until your next turn. If it's at least 3 higher than the next highest, modify both his attack and damage value +1 instead. So that's pretty cool. He is 65 points, power cosmic team ability. Starts off with a 13 movement with the flight ability and that special. 10 attack, 18 defense with toughness, and 3 damage. So if he is 3 higher than the next person, than the next closest one, which would have to be a 10, which is fairly doable. It's 10 movements, something that you don't exactly come across every day. That would get him up to an 11 attack for 4 damage, or an 11 attack for 3 damage. For 65 points, I like him a lot. And then you add on that other 5 to get him up to 70. Definitely one I'm going to hunt down. I like all these Elders of the Universe. Definitely going to get a bunch of them. And that's all the previews I have for you today from this set. Make sure to put in the comments below which one was your favorite. Always find that stuff interesting to read. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.